Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am super. I'm really hoping today's live is going to go better than the last one that I was on with you.
What? What was that when you mostly just had to mute yourself?
You've done a lot of miming that day. So
Yeah.
fingers
But
crossed.
you know what? Can I just say about that though, Sarah? You know, we've been doing some work with Successful Mums. You know, the organisation Successful Mums, which is a brilliant organisation, getting women who've, had children basically back to work and more confident or whatever. And, when they're doing our kind of discussions about flexible working and making the environment suitable for mums and all the rest of it, we've got that on lock. Like, the fact that you had to mute yourself on a one-off situation whilst bringing up 4 kids and having a newborn baby is not a problem, right? It's not. You are as productive as anyone else on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. And just because you have your child with you and sometimes need to mute or walk out the room, I mean, no, I'm sorry. That's, as far as I understand, it's a sign of success.
No, definitely. And for me, I love the fact, and I know you do too, Helen, we've sort of spoke about this quite a lot through the years of having our children, how important it is for our children to be brought up around CASPA and awesome. How lucky they are to be open to this brilliance from such a young age.
Yeah.
And for, like we've had a few families and young people over time that have got specialist interest of babies and young children. And lots of families, won't let them hold their child.
No, exactly. Because we're like, can you just hold this?
Yeah. Whereas, they get to, Tommy goes into the cafe and he's literally he's like a mascot. I love it. And he loves it. You can see him smiling. He's getting so much affection and attention and so much learning at a young age. Yeah, that I'm like, how can this be a bad thing?
And our kids, in turn, will never be afraid of a young person. I remember once being in the park. We took our young people over to the park at Cotmondine, or like over there by St Mary Cray. And one of our young people loves babies. You know who I'm talking about. Sean knows who I'm talking about. Loves them. And he went towards, there was a lady with a baby in a pushchair, like a pram. And he went towards, he was like, I wanted to talk about the baby. And she literally picked up the baby and went like that. Like, get him away from me. Oh my God. The young person was devastated. He came to me and was like, Helen, she told me to go away or not to touch my baby. And he just couldn't understand, why. He was just going to be kind. He was going to ask a question. He just wanted to maybe, I get there is fear, but our children will have less of that fear.
Yeah.
And our young people that we work with, just educate them all the time.
Yeah, completely. And I love it. And, my kids talk about CASPA. We always say, don't we, Helen? It's in our hearts. It's part of our family, and my kids feel that too.
Yeah, totally.
We was at the grotto at the weekend, which I can't wait to talk about. But just one little snippet from the grotto. My brother and sister-in-law, who most of you know, they come to a lot of the CASPA events. They support a lot of the stuff, and their kids. They got a dog in October half term, and they've called the dog CASPA.
Brilliant.
So I love this. Literally, I'm surrounded by CASPA constantly. I love it. And all the kids are funny. They've spelled it ER because Halloween.
But that's not what everyone hears that knows CASPA.
And it was because of CASPA. There's because of CASPA, we love CASPA because obviously they've been lucky enough to sort of grow up within CASPA as well.
Yeah.
And so it's fantastic. I love it.
It's amazing.
So I've
got some mornings. We've got some mornings from. You were definitely first, Amy. Somehow you morninged us even before we were on. Morning, Amy. Morning, Ellen. Hi, Lizette. Who else we got? Well, hi, Rosie. Good. Thanks for joining us. And hello to everybody else that's joined us this morning. We've got loads in store today. So, Sarah, yes, you're only on for half an hour because you've got busyness, family business.
Yeah, I've got business. It's all full on. It's like the busiest time of the year anyway for everyone, isn't it? But CASPA, we just sort of seem to ramp it up every year, which is good, right? It's good. So I just wanted to quickly talk about the grotto.
Can I bring Shawnee in so he's not just sitting in there?
Yeah. Hi, Shawnee. Because Sean came to the grotto too.
I did on the Saturday. And I am going to do a video at some point. It's been busy with Dennis's video. So, what did Andrew? You got one out before me, but you know what? Mine's going to be better.
We've got a competition going on.
Sorry, I'm trying to change it. That's it. It really baffles me this because I move one way and I move the opposite way on the screen.
Yeah.
So when we're all in a line, I have to sit there going, "Where am I moving to? Where am I going?" Anyway,
Sean's like, you're so ignorant, you two.
It will never get better, Sean. You know that.
We'll always
we was at the grotto. We went and built the grotto on Friday. Thank you so much to the helpers that came and built the grotto on Friday. We're so grateful. And then Saturday, the magic happened, didn't it, Sean?
It did.
It was just beautiful, wasn't it? It was. Every time we do the grotto, we sort of have those questions of self-doubt and, well, you know, should we, shouldn't we? Are we doing it right? Are we doing it justice? Should we just actually leave it to, you know, you look at Pole Hill, you look at Ruxley, and theirs are absolutely stunning. That you're like, oh, you know, maybe we should just, you know, let them do it. And then the morning it starts and the first face is through and you're like, no, this is why we do it. So they arrived at Frylands. We changed the route this time, because in Halloween they walked through the woods, but it was so muddy and sliding everywhere. It was literally, ready for this, an elf and safety problem.
Hey.
So funny. So that actually really did make me laugh. It was really hard on the day, as you can imagine. I love a bum one. So we went in the back of the car park and we went into one lovely big gazebo that was nice and airy. And we had 2 stations set up. One was to decorate a bag like this.
Oh, yeah, I saw those. They look great.
So, and all the pens came inside. So it was lovely. And COVID, no sharing pens, no anything like that. And then we went on to the next station, which was making reindeer food. And then they went on to see the main man himself.
It's just reminded me, this is the first year that my kids haven't been in any way, so I haven't got any reindeer food. Oh, what am I going to do?
I might be able to help you out there. And then they done that, and it was just magical. It was, the feedback we've had is just so phenomenal. For us, it was, for all of us, really strongly, we feel it's the one place that every sorry is a, go on, Helen, unnecessary.
Oh, an unnecessary. Sorry, I just said sorry, an unnecessary. Yeah.
Anything goes. You know, we was doing it in the woods so that the kids could have the freedom to move, to get around if they needed to. And I think we saw that, didn't we, Sean, on the Saturday?
I mean, just a quick shout out to James, who was a fantastic Christmas tree and just entertained all the families. I don't know how that boy can say he lacks confidence, because he doesn't. To me, he doesn't look what I see. He does.
It's all about the environment, Sean.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It was just flourishing. Yeah.
It was just amazing, and just seeing, you know, we had 4 autistic young people helpers on Saturday, and we had 3 on Sunday. 5 on Sunday, sorry. And it was just phenomenal watching those young people flourish, young adults flourish in like you say, the best environment. And we had some parent helpers, and they sort of said to us that it really brought back all the struggles they had when their children were younger, of going to a grotto, and, you know, and they were sort of seeing the parents and being able to sort of talk to them and saying, you know, oh, I remember that stage, you know, this is my son, and giving people that connectingness that we do, and the hope, which was just phenomenal. So the grotto was amazing. The feedback's phenomenal. The presents the kids got were like top notch. We've got to thank the forum for the big bulk of those, because they got them through the bikers.
Kent Masons, it's the Widow's Sons Bikers Association, part of the West Kent Masons, provided lots of the presents.
Yeah, so, and they're just phenomenal. They've supported us every year. They are truly, truly wonderful.
They're the real Santas when they turn up on their bikes with their Santa outfits. I'm like, you are just the real Santas. They're delivering presents.
And especially with, like, you know, we're a little bit doom and gloom at the minute, aren't we?
Oh, just because everyone's just so fed up with the COVID situation, right? Just like, will it ever end?
I don't watch the news. I can't do it. It's just perpetual. I can't bring myself to watch it. It's like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's around.
No. Oh, it's really
Both
hard.
of you guys have to watch it because of the clubs and everything else. But it's like,
yeah, we have to do it for work-wise, but personally as well, we're both like done with it, right? This time last year, I saw on Facebook, we went into isolation this time last year in my house. So no family. My mum and dad had to stand at the door. Like, it was just horrendous, just like lots of other people, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. But we're not going to get bogged down with that because we're CASPA and we bounce back every time. But as we've just touched on COVID, we will just sort of speak about our upcoming plans and how we're going to make them COVID friendly and COVID safe. So obviously we do have some half-term events coming up. And we have the over 18s have got their cooking of Christmas dinner and party night. And we've got our end of year party. We are going to be putting some measures in place. Obviously, all temperatures will be taken every session from now on. Hand sanitizing's back. It never went anywhere, but it's going to be full on hand sanitizing.
Yeah.
We will be asking people over the age of 11 to do lateral flow test and getting the text message. So registering in, not just doing one at home and taking a picture of it. And then they will need to show us that before they come into the venues.
That's just Christmas, the Christmas activity. Is that just the day when we have the family event?
Yeah, just the two parties. So on the 23rd for the over 18s and the 23rd for the CASPA party.
Brilliant.
We'll get all of this out to you into an email and we can support you any way we can. We're hopefully getting a social story written up of how to do the lateral flow and why we need it so that your young people understand that it's not you asking them, it's CASPA asking them, because we need to keep everyone safe, right? That's our ultimate game.
Yeah, otherwise we'll just have to shut again.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Right? We want to prevent it.
And we toyed a lot with it, didn't we, Helen? Should we cancel? Should we? And we was like, do you know what? No, come on. Let's try and make it as safe as possible. We will be looking for the 23rd at the one at Club Langley party. We will be looking at changing it up a bit and reducing the amount of people there at one time. But we will get in touch with you regarding that. But that's it, COVID-wise. Do we need to say any more?
No, just please, just be diligent, really. I mean, yeah, like we say, you know, if we've got the over 11s, can encourage your children to socially distance, to use hand sanitizer, test every couple of days, just all the sensible stuff we should be doing anyway. Because otherwise, it's exactly that, isn't it? It will get out of control. We'll have to shut, and then there'll be no CASPA again. It's like, so we'll have to go back to Zoom. So yeah, just please, just bear with it. Sean, you keep moving your head, giving away the fact that you're not actually wearing that T-shirt.
Because, I want a little announcement afterwards, but whatever. The shirt
we'll his moment in a minute.
I had lined up. Pardon?
Sorry. Right, Sarah, are you? Do we want to do the big announcement?
The big announcement is I'm not pregnant. No, I'm joking. Every other time it's been I'm pregnant. So we're going to draw the raffle today.
Woo.
And CASPA Liz, who organised it, is wonderful, but unfortunately he's not feeling very well today. So if anyone's waiting for a reply or anything for Liz, send it to me or to Helen. We'll try and support you as much as we can.
Yeah.
But obviously Liz is much more tech savvy than myself.
Either of us.
But she sent us a trusty video for us to be able to draw the raffle. So Sean, get ready to laugh because I'm sure.
So when you go to share, then confirm the screen you want to share, and then make sure you hit enter or select Helen or whoever you control, both of you probably. It will come up for the rest of us.
So please excuse my. You just talk amongst yourself for a minute.
Right. Anyway, so while Sarah's lining up the raffle drawing, which is going to be done automatically through a special online system, Sean, do you want to tell us about something incredible that happened this week with one of our wonderful young people? Or were you going to share something?
So, as you may know, there's a young man named Dennis who loves a chat. He loves to really get under the skin of the staff in the most positive kind of ways. If I'm playing a game of Uno, he has to ensure that either himself or his cohorts inform on me or inform on the rest of the people what cards I actually have in my hand. And he gets a big kick out of that. Or he likes to scare Casper Lucy, for example. And he'll do that every single time without fail. She falls for it every time. She never learns. Anyway, he did a sponsored silence. And I'll have a guess. I think it was £460 was the last total that I was aware of.
Absolutely amazing.
I mean, for Dennis to do that, I mean, we do it in jest with him, like, oh, can you be quiet for a minute? I'll give you £1, and he can never do it. He never achieves that goal. For him to do it so seriously, as well. He even says to my boy, he had a break, and he went, when he could talk, Sean, can I have a drink? Of course you can. What do you want? He goes, have you got any water or a cup for water? Why don't you have a soda, a fizzy drink? He goes, because of sugar. If I have sugar, I'm going to want to talk. I was like, you treat it really seriously. Okay.
Oh, I love him.
That's the level he took it to. So, and he sit there and he's writing things out. And just before I left the my session that I was leading, I was like, no, let's do a quick video. So I was mouthing the words, so Dennis, would it be fair to say that you cheat at Uno in the old silent movie style? Then the title card comes up. And he's like, oh, not me. Writing down, I never cheat at anything. Uno or anything else. And yeah, it was quite
I loved his response to that.
Yeah.
I don't cheat at Uno or anything. He doesn't cheat at life.
No. Oh, that's coming down.
I know, you're right. What you hit upon there is that he did it for CASPA, right? It was like, he won't do it for £1 for himself, but he was motivated by raising money for CASPA. And didn't he set his first fundraising goal at like £100?
Yeah, exactly. It was smashed.
And then it got smashed, and then it was upped, and then it got smashed, and then it was upped. So what did you check, Sarah? How much?
No, I was just looking, but also they've decided as a group, the independence group, who are planning the party I just touched on for the over 18s. They've done the whole budget. They're cooking dinner for people. They've really done well. They've took into the rent of the place, the decorations, everything, and they realised that they needed to raise a little bit of money. So
nice.
This was where Dennis came up with his idea.
Oh, I see. So it's for a specific event.
Yeah. So for their party that they're hoping
that's going to be some party.
Definitely. And then they had a Christmas jumper day as well on Monday. So everyone wore a Christmas jumper and bought £1 in. So it's really amazing. And it's all been led from the users for their party. They want to make it the best party ever.
The highlight video is now on CASPA Online and YouTube, which doesn't seem to get as much traffic as Facebook or Instagram, unfortunately. So everyone go to the CASPA Online YouTube page. There's loads of stuff on there. Check it out on there. And I think CASPA Kim should be, or Miss Kim, will be uploading the silent movie that Dennis and I did as well. At some point.
Brilliant. Oh, do you know what? That's true. We need to push our YouTube channel probably, don't we? A lot more. It's a good point, Sean. Because all of this goes onto YouTube anyway.
Yeah, I just noticed it's like minimal views compared to Instagram, for example.
Okay, interesting. We'll get onto that. Yeah, so Dennis, I've gone on to you.
£500 exactly he's raised.
Hey.
Wow.
400 more than anticipated. Well done, mate.
That is absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Dennis. We cannot thank you enough. And also your peers are going to be raising a glass to you because you've helped fund all of your party, your Christmas party.
I think Serge might do something similar in the future because Serge sort of went, so why is he doing this? Oh, really? That's interesting.
Ooh, what would be a big challenge for Serge?
Probably the same.
He doesn't talk much to Dennis, but that would be something he could certainly follow suit in. I won't say what another thing that he could possibly not do, but that's not.
But no, totally and positive about everything he sees.
Right, I'm ready to share. So wish me luck, people.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you going to share screen share? Yes.
Can you see that?
It's loading. There we go. Yeah.
Yes, we've got the names. We can see Tina. We can see Zoe.
So I'll just go up. These are all the people. So if you bought more than one ticket, your name will appear more than one.
Sarah's got a very appropriate name for this time of year. She probably never hears that ever. Sarah Yule.
Love that. Yeah, this is the top. I can't see you guys. I can only see this now. So I'm hoping I'm doing it right. Casper Liz, if you're watching, I'm doing this hopefully okay. Right. So I'm going to, and the first prize is, a Lily Potts bespoke wreath.
So I really needed one of those.
The winner of this, if you let us know which colours you would like on your wreath, we will get it made up for you. And the winner, right, so ready, go. Oh, no, didn't work. Go.
Here we go.
Nicola Murden.
Hey, well done, Nicole. Nice.
Nicole.
Do we know Nicole, Sarah?
Not sure, probably. So I'm gonna. So that's the wreath. The next prize is the Christmas treats hamper, donated by Co-op. And thank you for Co-op for sending us 2 elf helpers for the wrapping session. We were so grateful.
Co-op are brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, they really are, aren't they? They're community. Matthew Clough.
That's Matthew, Daniel, and Tracy, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Matthew.
Thank you for taking part. I'm not going to lie, I feel like a bit of a tech wizard doing this.
Yes.
And this is for the craft hamper donated by Be Glad Crafts. Oh, to Claire.
Perfect. Claire. Girls will love that.
Can't keep it on anymore. Oh.
And then we have an afternoon tea of your choice of 320 different venues. So let me just call the last person. This will be a lovely Christmas gift.
Yeah, this is nice.
It is George Christian. Oh, we know him too.
Yay. Oh, congratulations, George. Bring on the
We will be in touch with all of you to sort out delivery and all of that. And thank you so much for getting involved.
Definitely. So raised about £300 the raffle, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, so nice. Brilliant stuff.
Sorry, am I back?
Yes.
I stopped screen sharing.
Yeah, it's all good.
Teach me for being all cocky, wasn't it? And then I could do it. Lisette, yeah, I think you're right. It was your Co-op, I believe. Copmandine one, I think it was.
Oh, they're the ones that also just gave us £4,000.
Yeah, I think it was them.
Yeah.
I'll check. We're working with a wonderful lady called Emily, who is just up for everything. So there's just one last thing I need to let you all know, if possible. And then I'll leave you with Helen and Sean. Copmandine, brilliant. It is we are doing a Rotary Santa Sleigh collection on Sunday, the 19th of December.
That is
This Sunday, starting at 5:30 till roughly 8:30. We're going to walk along the streets, sing our songs. We've got Santa on a sleigh. We've got collecting buckets. We're going to be singing loud and proud.
Oh, yeah.
For everyone to come out and put money in our buckets. But also, don't worry if you don't have cash. We have card readers. So we will take.
No one's getting away.
You can donate for £1. You can donate £10, whatever it is you like. I personally remember as a kid looking out the window and going outside and seeing this beautiful lit up sleigh and Santa and just feeling the festive cheer.
Gorgeous.
And I think if anyone feels like me this year, I need some festive cheer.
I think we all do, and the kids need it.
Our over 18s are out today delivering the leaflets around our route, which is Mead Way.
So we're going down Mead Way in Hayes, are we? And then down Bourne Vale, is that right?
Yeah, we've got Constance Crescent, Bourne Vale, Dartmouth Road, a little bit of Ketchel Gardens. That's Mum's Road, isn't it?
No, my mum's Cherry Walk. She's right there, though. I was like, can't you just divert just off? Let's go say hello to Mummy Jan.
Kingsdown Way.
Yeah.
Heath Rise.
Brilliant.
Bolton Avenue.
Yeah. Oh, that's where Ralph Sharon, that did my dress, the one I've asked about.
Oh, is it?
That's where she lives.
So, yeah. I don't know if anyone is clever. Sean, if I send this map to you, are you able to put it in this chat so people can see where we're collecting?
What, in terms of showing the screen, or what do you mean?
I don't really know.
Well,
so basically around Hayes. But what time, Sarah? What time? If people just wanted to come and support, what time?
So 5:30, we're meeting. And we're meeting at Heath Rise to start the route there.
Actually, that's where Nikki and Dan Kemp live around there as well. We could probably get them out.
Oh, here, yeah. Casper Liz, I think that's you. Are you able to pop the map on at all? But yeah, we would love as many helpers as possible. The louder we sing, the more cheer we can give to everyone, because unfortunately we was scheduled to have 2 slots at the Glades doing carol singing, but due to the mask wearing, and although lots of ours would be exempt from wearing them, as a charity we don't feel that it's the correct thing to do at the moment.
No, I think it's best we don't.
we don't want to be undercover and putting people at risk. So we're going to be outdoors, freezing. We want everyone to come and join us, sing, grab a bucket, and let's have a really lovely evening. Yeah. Kids are welcome, all the family. Bring the dog.
Let it snow.
So yes.
Oh yes, imagine if it starts snowing. That'd be even better.
Yeah, beautiful. But right, I am now going to love you and leave you.
Right, have fun.
And we're not here next week, are we? Because...
Well, no, but I thought, I don't know. I thought, you see, I was a bit confused because I thought we weren't doing the live because Miss Kim was doing a takeover on the Wednesday morning. But actually, she's doing the takeover on the Tuesday. So we might pop on just to celebrate what happened the day before.
Yeah. Or I was thinking we might go live from some of the parties.
Oh, yes, if that's happening, let's do that. Let's go live from the venues of the Christmas camps.
And give everyone a taste of everything we do.
Great idea.
So, right. Merry Christmas. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. Can't wait to see you over the next couple of days and weeks. And then January's coming with a bang. We're hoping to get the bookings out soon. So thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Right. You can get the baby out of the cupboard now.
I was just thinking. See you later.
Love you. Bye. Right, Shawnee. Oh, the map is on the newsletter email. Tracy just said, yes, it is. So the map of the Santa's...
Come on.
What do you call it? Santa ride, whatever it is. And Hayes on Sunday is on the newsletter. And if you're not signed up to the newsletter, then get signed up to the CASPA newsletter. Just email us if you want to join up to the newsletter, because then you can always keep up. Okay, right. I just mentioned an amazing, incredible, wonderful, tuneful event that's happening next week on Tuesday, the 21st of December. We have our CASPA Kim, aka Miss Kim, doing a takeover in the morning. And by that, what we mean is she is going to get onto Facebook. And do you recall last year at some point during lockdown, Miss Kim did like an 8-hour takeover, Sean?
Vaguely. There was lots going on.
Pretty sure you were involved. So she did, Miss Kim's a singing teacher and social media guru, amongst other things. And she also sings herself. So she did a fundraiser last year, sometime during lockdown, was 8 hours singing. So she sang, she had guests on, she had some professionals join her. She had some singers from Laura Bruce Dance Academy, LBDA, where she also teaches. And she had, some of her private students all sing with her. And she raised over £1,000 that day, which was incredible. Honestly, I don't know how you can sing for that long, because when we've done the Glades before, carol singing, it makes you realise that after about 3 or 4 songs, it's a muscle.
You use it very often. You go burn out. You need to practice all the time, like anything. I mean, you run a marathon. You can't just run a marathon. You've got like train.
No, you haven't, Sean. I do that every year with 4 days running, and I don't.
I've raced you, Helen. You're pretty slow. And also
I never said I was a sprinter.
I know, but
I don't train like a
I beat you on one leg as well.
And my knee's broken, and I've got a slip disc because I don't train. But anyway. Yes, Lizette, anyone can come along Sunday. In fact, please come along Sunday. Everyone can come along Sunday. Right. Heath Rise, which is off of Meadway, if you just look it up, BR2 in Hayes, 5:30, be there, or join us along the route if you can. You'll probably hear and see us anyway, but definitely. Anyway, back to Miss Kim's Facebook takeover, Tuesday the 21st of December at 10 a.m. I'm just going to write this. If you fancy some, I'm sure there'll be some Christmassy music going on. Takeover. Sorry, I'm just trying to write at the same time. And she's also going to have some guests on with her. And I believe there's going to be a slot for LBDA again, the singers that she trains as part of Laura Bruce Dance Academy. So there'll be some gorgeous, cute little singers, as well as Miss Kim's beautiful singing. Sean, I'm surprised you haven't been asked to sing.
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know.
But... voice notes galore. You can't stop me from singing. What's happening there? I am going to be there on Sunday, though. I volunteered that straight away.
You're going to be there on Sunday?
Of course, yeah.
Brilliant.
Indeed. I was having a back and forth with Andrew on the phone. He's like, at least mine got out first, the edit wise. Otherwise, not relevant. Like, yeah, but again, I'm really stifling what I want to say. Okay.
Right, Shawnee's going to be there on Sunday, and also Miss Kim, if you're listening, sign Sean up to sing with you on Tuesday because he's an amazing singer.
It's true.
It is true.
And he's not
Let's
modest
do
either.
it. Okay, so we'll be pushing that one, but that's just on, that's on Facebook, so that's easy to get hold of. And as far as I'm concerned, that for me is pretty much it. I think we'll be on next week just to say thank you for what's gone on in the year. But we've just had another absolutely incredible, beautiful year. I think this year's gone really, really crazily fast.
Yeah, when we came back, especially, things just ramped up. Didn't we? Just try and make up for lost time almost. With all the things we're doing over the summer, paddleboarding.
It's been relentless. Yeah. I mean, if you were to actually kind of have a mini, you probably could. All the photos of all the things that you've worked, just the things that you've worked on, like from the littlies to the adults to the trips to the sessions at the link. Yeah,
montage wise. Yes, indeed. I've got to do my grotto video first. So I'll be working on later on today. What else is there? There's a few bits and bobs CASPA related that I'll be working on.
Great.
Time, Andrew.
Yeah, I loved. I sent it to, I don't know if Sam's on here, Dennis's mum, but I sent the little black and white to Sam. She absolutely loved it. She shared it.
It's a funny idea. So Chloe and I had the same idea. I knew that's what I was going to do. Then Chloe jumped on our thread and said, well, but exactly, Charlie Chaplin, that sort of thing.
That's how I meant, the best silent movie ever.
We'll really sell it as well. So we did one take, and he went, I went, it's not quite on after. Could do it again? Yeah. So basically, just be you. Okay. Good direction. It was just like.
It was totally Dennis. It was just perfect, and it was you as well, and it just encapsulated kind of love, jest, humour, all the wonderful things that you bring to CASPA and that the CASPA young people love.
Sharing it. In terms of followers on the CASPA Online Instagram, I think we're 680 now, which is not where I hope we'd be after everyone's sharing how wonderful they are, I think. But I'll keep pushing out the stuff. Obviously, I'm in it, so it doesn't hurt them. Hey, it's me, and there's some random people from CASPA, you don't know who that is, but that's what I try and do, sort of build stories around people who are in my life, like William, for example. I always feature him on my page. Still don't follow you, William, because I don't know your content, but if you're appearing on my content, it's all good.
There you go. He's just piped up. I've been helping with the video for sure.
I'm going to go meet him in about half an hour. Go and watch.
Yes. Oh, you're going to see Spider-Man?
Oh, absolutely.
Selling out like hotcakes, those tickets, because I've just tried to book in the kids for Sunday. They had to sit there were 6 of them, but they had to sit separately. The tickets are all going super fast.
Annoying. This is kind of relevant to CASPA. The reason I'm wearing this top is because finally, after 2 years, I am going to go and see Lynette in California. We're going to look to do that. It's going to be a month. CASPA won't see me for a month. I'm going to go off to California I'm going to speak to you guys later on about logistics of that and everything else behind the scenes.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
March until April. So because it's her birthday on March 7th. So we're going to do February, but it's too soon. So we're going to do. Obviously, she's poorly as well, so she's a bit more time to get herself sorted. But anyway, that's my news. That's why I was wearing the shirt on here.
Oh, yes. Sean, I'm so pleased for you. I actually didn't realise she lived in California. That is just
Orange County,
cool.
So there'll be loads
of...
I
love that for you. So quick question, is the sun good for your skin?
Either or, it makes no difference. If I get too hot, it makes me itchy. And the rain is a real thing. If I get rained on, it's hives, hence why I can't do football. But the sun doesn't make it any better, any quicker, put it that way. It's just a time waiting game. I mean, at the moment, people are suffering and I'm not with TSW. I'm flourishing again. My energy is way back up. I go out.
We can tell.
Yeah.
We're benefiting from it.
Exactly. Everyone, it's just fun. I mean, the club on Monday was great. So everyone's just I'm running around. We had a few trials. Who the hell's this guy? So, woohoo! I'm not trying to entertain.
I'm so pleased for you. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. We'll be watching your romance develop on Facebook.
Insta, Facebook, all the social media platforms. I mean, at one point they were going to try to cast us for a show called Never Met, but we didn't have quite enough drama for them. So.
You're just it was too straightforward, clearly. But hey, it's true romance. What can you do? Brilliant. Look, Will's just got. I'm really happy for Sean. That's so cute.
This phone here is not keeping up to date with the feed, so I can't read the comments. Unfortunately, I can't go.
William said he's really happy for you.
Billy Ham, I'll tell him all about it when I see him in about half an hour's time.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're going to miss you. I mean, you're not really allowed to leave. Can you not run Zoom
Well,
sessions?
I was going to say, so in terms of, again, it's all behind the scenes stuff conversation we can have, but I'll shoot a whole bunch of stuff before I leave and I'll work on it whilst I'm over there.
Of course you will.
We're going to do a GoFundMe as well. We got most of the finances, but in terms of like other things, it's quite costly. So it's like, we'll create content. I'm using content. We'll put it out there. And if you want to donate, whatever, to help us with the tickets, whatever else, that'd be cool. But I was sort of like, I don't know how I feel about that, Annette, but we'll see what we can come up with. So I was doing CASPA videos right now. I was like, she's like, have you started the video? I was like, I'll get onto it. Give me a chance. I've only got too many.
Yeah, but the thing is, we give you a long-term project, and then we hit you with like, oh, this week, next week, there's another one. Like every week, there's something we need you to film.
Yeah, that's fine. I enjoy doing it. Obviously, it's great.
Right. William's just using this as a "Can I speak to Sean" moment.
I can't see it, William.
Can we go to an air show next year? He wants to know if you can go to an air show. Can you just say this in a private conversation, sorting out your social life?
He was asking me, can you cut? That's the thing. That's why I said I won't ask Helen if you can come on, because you'll start, monopolizing the conversation and make it not about CASPA. Helen's there to talk about the newsletter. Let's go with CASPA, not about what you and I are up to, or you're up to specifically, because obviously he's just learned Sean and I, not me and Sean. It's always me and Sean, me and Sean.
Right. I can't figure out how to share it. Oh, everyone's just trying to share the route, but as Tracy pointed out, it is on the newsletter. So the route for the Santa run on Sunday. Right. Okay. I'm going to go and do some other work.
Yeah, cool.
I want to say thank you to everybody for taking part in the raffle. Just those, a few £100 helps us immensely. I want to say a massive thank you to Dennis, because you're an absolute legend. That's just, you were brilliant. And with such good humour all the time. He is a wonderful human being, that man. Because he raised over £500 and was silent for 2 hours.
It was. He took it so seriously. It was great because, it's because actually behind the scenes stuff, he was actually quite unsure if he could do it or not, or what video to send me. Like when we did the design for the zip across his mouth, like, what do I say? What do I ask for? So originally it was like him with a moustache, a little hat, and an emoji of the zip face. But he's like, so I was like, no, just do the zip. And he was just like, so like, once he got into it, he was just like, he was there. He was in the zone. He was not going to everyone, you could see everyone was messing with him a little bit. I didn't mess with him. I was like doing a film with him, but everyone was like, don't do that.
Of course. But the thing is, what I love about that is also it demonstrates that for a lot of people that don't know autistic people or don't know people who have disabilities or whatever, you just see you see the surface, right? Some people can judge on how you appear or how you present or how you speak, but underneath there's a whole universe going on within that human being. And Dennis took it seriously because it was really serious. And for him, it was for me for you to be quiet for 2 hours would be difficult. Like we'd find it difficult. And it's actually digging deep into who you are, like challenges the stuff about you. And he was really earnest about it. And I think that just demonstrates that there is a whole universe inside every single one of us, no matter how you seem to present.
I was going to say to Lucy, great idea about bringing the whiteboard as well, because that's such a great idea.
Is excellent, yes.
Such a great idea, Lucy, and he utilised that to the max. And he just every time I ask a question, rub it out, right again. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, no, amazing. Okay, all right. Thank you, Sean. Have a lovely week, rest of the week. Hopefully, see you Sunday. We've got lots more going on this week and lots of planning for the Christmas events. Who are you talking to, Alexa?
My Alexa's fired up for some reason. It's like
she heard me.
Just whirling around. Like, don't respond to anything. We haven't asked you a question. The first time you said, whatever.
Alexa, leave him alone. Right. See you later, guys. Take care. Have a lovely rest of the week. Thank you. Bye.